Hello, we're excited today to talk to you about 4 tips to create success and turn around after setbacks. The cold, hard facts about losing everything and turning your life around. 4 tips that create success and turn around after setbacks. And they are to think, create, meditate, and journal. Before we go any further, let us remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification button that will allow you to be alerted of any new videos we post in the future. And also smash the like button. All humans have 2 basic desires, and those desires are for greatness and power. Everyone wants to be great in their creative space, in their career, profession, family, community, society, and tribe. Power. We all desire to have power over our individual personal circumstances. Failure is not opposite of success, it is a part of it. Yes, it's a part of the journey, and it's always temporary. To live a creative life, we must lose our fear of being wrong. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you choose to see. The best kept secret, hidden in plain sight. We're given certain special faculties that give us the ability to create what we think about. You have thought wrongly for a long time. We had no idea that thinking was actually creating. We were unaware that thinking and creating is one of God's divine powers that we are allowed to use. If you've lost everything, here's my suggestion to you. Take 5 days time to grieve and mourn your loss. It's okay to grieve and to mourn your loss. Afterwards, start to focus on turning your life around. This will require a different mindset to reset, anticipate the outcome you desire. The trick is to consciously think only of the outcome you desire, not thoughts of the outcome you do not desire. Don't quit. Every difficulty is an opportunity in disguise. They lost it all. Here's some examples of individuals that made a complete turnaround. Reed Hastings created Netflix. The shock of a $40 late fee charge in 1997 for a VHS tape of Apollo 13 spurred Reed Hastings to explore the idea of how to create a movie rental business by mail. So he started a company called Netflix. His original pay-per-rental business model was like Blockbusters. It was not very popular. So he listened to customer feedback. And in 1999, he relaunched the business as a subscription service. Netflix wound up almost single-handedly putting Blockbuster out of business. And Hastings continues to adapt his business model to meet changing technology and customer needs. Netflix now has over 40 million streaming customers and an Academy Award-nominated original production, The Square. J.K. Rowling, a struggling novelist. Rowling nurtured her vision to become an author during a 7-year period that included the death of her mother, divorce from her first husband, and raising her children in near poverty. After her manuscript was repeatedly rejected by major publishers, 12 times, in fact, a small London publisher chose to publish it only after the CEO's 8-year-old daughter begged her father to print the book. Rowling's Harry Potter books have now sold more than 400 million copies. The franchise holds the distinction of having both the best-selling book series in history and the highest grossing film series in history. Barbara Corcoran, one of the sharks of the TV Shark Tank. Corcoran is one of 10 children, and she wanted to become a business owner. In her book, Shark Tales, she describes her failures without apologies. She had 23 jobs and was fired from 3 of them before finally finding success in New York City real estate. Miss Corcoran sets an example of how to confront and overcome failure, using it to fuel future success. But she also shows how it can help build confidence and self-fulfillment. Harrison Ford, the actor, struggling for 9 years getting on his small, non-credit movie roles and working on the side as a carpenter to support his wife and 2 sons. He was hired to build cabinets at the home of director George Lucas, who recognized his talent and cast him in a supporting role in the film American Graffiti. Shortly afterward, Ford was hired by Lucas to read lines for actors auditioning for Star Wars. Lucas was so impressed with Ford's character portrayals during the readings, he offered the Han Solo role to the cabinet maker. And the rest, as they say, is history. Questions, problems, worries, doubts, troubles, setbacks are all solutions that can be resolved by thinking and creating solutions. What does it mean when we say to think, create, meditate, and journal? To think is to create. Think of all the ideas and inventions that surround us. Thinkers are creators. Everything created in the universe was first a thought. Thinking and creating is a method and concept to become more consciously aware. We tend to not realize how life and circumstances are being shaped, changed, and even directed by what we think and create. You are what you think you are. In schools, you're mainly taught what to think, neglecting the most important skill in how to think. How many thoughts does a human have on an average day? Have you ever thought about this? I think you will find this absolutely quite surprising. Do you have more than 6,000 thoughts per day? Yes, you may. Researchers estimate an average rate of about 6.5 thought fluctuations per minute. Imagine this. If you get 8 hours of sleep per night, an individual is awakened for 16 hours daily and has exactly 6.5 thoughts per minute. That's a total of 6,240 thoughts in a 24-hour period. Now, providing you sleep 7 hours each night and you're awake for 17 hours each day, you have even more thoughts. That's 6,630 thoughts. Now, this is very important because you're doing a lot of thinking. You may not realize it, you may not understand it or know that you are, but you are doing a lot of thinking. If that thinking is all negative, is all counterproductive, it's working against you, not for you. You're having a lot of thoughts. And what we want to do here is teach you how to think correctly. Because all of those thoughts you're thinking, maybe 6,630 thoughts, we want to be sure that you're thinking and creating the results that you desire in your life and not thinking and creating about things that you do not desire. Think big, believe big, act big, and the results will be big. Zap after zap. Every day, someplace in this world, someone receives a zap. Now, what is a zap? Listen very closely. A zap is a sudden, random, or possibly intentional idea, concept, method, invention, solution, design, art, book, music, etc. This zap knocking on the door of your mind could make you wealthy beyond comprehension and benefit all of humanity greatly. Again, therefore, knowing how to think and create, meditate, as well as journal, writing is vital to your success. ZAPS plus thinking, plus creation, plus imagination, plus visualization equal wealth produced from your ideas. However, most have not been trained or shown how to tune in and become consciously aware of the prompts and the ZAPs. Warning: write all ZAPs in your journal immediately, no matter how small, insignificant, or vague they may seem. At the speed of thought, they will appear and then quickly return to the universe from which they came. Why? Because the idea found no willing soul that it could express itself through into the world. Thinking and creating. Now, this is powerful. If you're thinking thoughts of anxiety and worry, and you're anticipating an outcome that's before you. For example, if you're anticipating a job interview and you're so worried and self-conscious about your ability to perform, to be able to be in a position to receive the job or the hiring, that anxiety, that worry that you have within you, you're anticipating an undesirable outcome, an outcome that you do not want. So therefore, you are thinking and creating the very outcome that you do not want. You're thinking, what if they say I'm not smart enough? I'm not qualified. I do not have enough experience. I do not have enough education. I do not have enough know-how. I'm not a right fit for this organization or for this position. If you're thinking and you have anxiety and frustration and you're worrying about those things, you're anticipating an outcome that you do not desire. You're thinking and creating the very thing that you do not want to happen. Now, this is what we should do. We should happy and joyfully anticipate the desired outcome. Yes, I know I'm qualified for the job. I have good skills, good communication skills. I have the technology background. I have the expertise. I have the know-how, and I have the experience. So I am the best candidate for the desired position. So therefore, you are happy and joyfully anticipating an outcome that you desire. You're thinking and creating the very thing that you want to see happen. You are thinking and creating an outcome that you desire to see happen. That's what I mean when I say we think and create the very things in our life that we may not be knowledgeable about, knowing that we're doing it. Yes, you are thinking, creating at all times. When you think and create, you are producing an outcome. If you fall down, if you fail, big deal. We're going to reset, refocus, recalibrate our thinking, ourselves, and we're going to start to climb back up the ladder of success. Yes, we are. Creating. Creators are thinkers. Whatever you focus on, you will create. Creative thoughts are energy. Thoughts can affect physical matter. Thinking and creating should be fun, entertaining, and lucrative. One cannot create without thinking, and neither can one think without creating. Nothing can be created without first becoming a thought. Only you get to choose what you think and create. You will experience what the inner you projects. Your experiences, pleasant or unpleasant, are outer manifestations of the inner you. You, not fate, create what you have in your life. Creative thinking is the mental process leading to an invention, solution, or synthesis in an area. A creative solution may use pre-existing elements but creates a new relationship between them. Creative problem solving, creative thinking techniques are tools for success the world over. Developing a creative mind means allowing yourself to relax and think outside of the box. You can stimulate creativity by setting aside time to brainstorm, altering your routine, soliciting inspiration from people and things around you. Meditation and positive thinking can also do amazingly well. The idea is the thing or objects you desire to manifest. The idea creates desire, which is the catalyst that starts everything in motion. Desire leads to thinking and creating, which leads to action. The action of what, you may ask? Attracting, designing, building, developing, forming, arranging, locating, changing, moving, creating, elements, etc. All of this takes place consciously while you go about everyday life. Have faith. Action will produce an idea delivering a manifested outcome. Your superpower, meditation. Meditate. Here is a simple sequential order of steps to take while meditating. Be still. Meditate for 1 hour. The most optimum time is either 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. in the morning. Sit in a comfortable, quiet place. Take 3 breaths, 3 deep breaths to inhale and exhale to help your body relax. If your mind starts to race, remain calm and relaxed. With practice, you will become very focused. Relax and allow your mind to think and create that which you desire. Meditation helps to clear blocks and resistance, preventing you from thinking and creating what you desire. Imagine and visualize ideas. Joyfully anticipate the manifestation of your desire. Be patient. Never try to force an outcome. Daily meditation may provide many successful ideas, inventions, concepts, methods, resources, plans, strategies, know-how, insight, knowledge, collaborations, and partnerships. During the early morning hours, the universe is calm and uncluttered with thought energy. However, the later morning hours are when most sleepers are awaking and charging the universe with negative energy. Meditate and focus on any previous ideas written in your journal from past sessions. Be alone. This is the secret of invention. Be alone. This is when ideas are born. So says Nikola Tesla. Research has revealed to remain younger and more attractive, meditate, focusing on love and compassion. Very interesting. Journal. Record all ideas in a journal. Keep a journal available when meditating. Very important. Keep a journal available when you are meditating. A journal will record progress, mistakes, setbacks, adjustments, opportunities, events, challenges, milestones, accomplishments, etc. It can serve as a resource for future generations. Write consistently and connect the dots. Make it a good habit to be persistent. Think on paper and record observations. Review often and see the big picture. 4 steps to create what you desire. Think, create, meditate, and journal. There are no endings, just new beginnings. Emergency fund. Oh, hear me now. By all means, you never know when an emergency or a temporary setback may arrive. It is wise to have an emergency fund. Yes, an emergency fund will be very, very, very important to you. Yes, go ahead and set aside funds in your own personal emergency fund. Now we're going to talk about my 2 books. My latest book that was just published, Setback or Stepping Stone, It's Your Choice. With all my might, it shall be done. It is being uploaded to Amazon as we speak, and it will be there very shortly. Go ahead and purchase that book. You will find it to be very, very interesting and a big help to you. Setback or Stepping Stone, It's Your Choice. My next book, How to Think and Create Success. Creators are thinkers and thinkers are creators. You are a creator. You are a thinker. But you first must learn how to think and have that thinking create success for you. It can be done. We will teach you how. Now, here's a list of books that I suggest that you get for your reading library. Now, I receive no compensation from any of these authors, but I do believe if you purchase these books, by all means, purchase my 2 books I just mentioned earlier, but purchase these books. They will help you. There is so much knowledge and information in these books. You will be amazed. Yes, 10 books to make you a millionaire. The Millionaire Next Door. The Psychology of Money. The Laws of Human Nature. Personality is Not Permanent. Atomic Habits. Your Word. The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. The $100 Startup. The 100 Million Offers. The Intelligent Investor. I strongly suggest that you get these books and read them at your leisure. Add these books to your reading library. Yes, they will serve you well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notifications and receive notice of future videos. And smash the like button. All right. Have a good evening and a good day and a good night wherever you are. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.